Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den. Apologies, I'm late as I had some technical problems between the two streams. I feel like I'm getting waves of bad luck at the minute, guys, but it is what it is. So, apologies, as I say, for being late, guys. We are 13 minutes into the game. It's still 0-0, so we haven't missed much. Let's share the team news on the screen. There we go. It should be on the screen now, guys. So, as I say, my apologies for being late. I just jumped off the other stream and onto this one, started preparing, and unfortunately, I had some technical issues that stopped me getting on straight away. So, solved it now for the moment. That's the problem with the games coming thick and fast like this. You don't have any time for error. So, let's get into the game. City now with the possession on that far side as Newcastle win the ball low. So now they chip the ball over the top, and Newcastle going to get the offside flag there. Oh, yeah, that's clearly offside. Stevie saying hi, guys and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for being with us, mate. Newcastle now with the possession as they play the ball into the box. Now it's played out wide on that far side as Newcastle coming forward now into the City half. Ball played in behind as City now trying to get back behind the ball. Ball crossed in by Newcastle, and City just managed to deflect it behind. As Newcastle claiming the corner there. Yep, it did actually come off the Newcastle player there. City now playing out from the back as the ball kicked long down the middle of the field. Newcastle intercept it as they unable to keep the ball there as City win back the loose possession. Now ball played forward as City race into the box, and now Newcastle just managing to scramble it away before Bernardo Silva picks it up running into the box and blasts it over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to Newcastle. Now, City with the possession in the centre circle as they race forward down the middle. Silva knocks it out wide to this near side as now Alvarez with the possession. He plays it in to the box as City get the shot off, but it's blocked off by Newcastle, who then blast the ball up the field. And City regain the possession, just knocking it back to the goalkeeper as Newcastle press the ball. City now with the possession as they try to come forward from midway inside their own half. Now playing it forward to the halfway line as Newcastle just sit off at the moment. Now the ball knocked out wide on that far side as City just cut the ball back as Newcastle pressing the ball. Now City playing it down the middle. As the ball knocked forward now, City racing towards the boxes to get the shot off, but it's blocked off by Newcastle and knocked away. Pure Loy saying, hi, Gaz, Stevie and all the gang. City 3-1 win. So Pure Lawless with an early score prediction. Thank you for that, mate. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. City now playing the ball out wide on this near side as they race towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in and it's deflected behind. And that will be a corner on the far side for City. Pure Lawless saying, missed the last game, but always give a like. Well, thank you very much, Pure Lawless. I appreciate that, mate. Very kind of you. Thank you for the support, mate. I'm being haunted today with technical headaches. Now, City with the possession on that far side as they take the corner short. Newcastle tried to challenge for it, but City now knocking it out towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in from distance, but it's well wide, and that will be a goal kick for Newcastle. So, yeah, thank you for that. Pure Lawless, appreciated, mate. And Stevie saying, hi, Pure Lawless. Thank you, Stevie. Top man, thank you, mate. And Pure Lawless saying, hi, Stevie. I hope you're well, mate. Top stuff. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes towards Stevie, mate. Now the ball kicked long down the field as both sets of players challenge for it. Newcastle heading it out wide, but City intercept it there as they head it back in the direction it came from. Now both sets of players challenging for it in the centre circle as it's knocked back towards the Newcastle goal. And now the referee's blown his whistle. So free kick to City in the centre circle. As now they knock it away out wide to this near side. Pure Lawless saying back to normal. Well, that's good to hear, mate. Glad things calmed down for you, mate. Wish things had calmed down for me. Feel like I'm in a tumble dryer at the minute. City now with the possession on the halfway line. Oh, that's a scruffy challenge. And the referee's going to give a free kick here and a card. So you got an interesting shot coming on the channel soon, guys, for some referee stats. About time we started having a look at the conduct of these referees. We've seen a lot of debate. So it's Bruyne, the Newcastle player, booked by the referee. But we're seeing a lot of debate at the minute about players, about referees, over this course of this season. So I have done a short that's coming on the channel very soon. Hoping to get it on the channel on Monday. So look out for that, guys. City now with the possession, played out wide to that far side. As now they chip the ball across the field out to this near side as Walker picks up the possession, coming towards the edge of the box as he just cuts it back. Newcastle make the challenge, though, as the ball deflected away, but City picking up the pieces further up the field. Now they play it out wide on this near side as Newcastle come to challenge for it. City just play it back to the halfway line. City just keeping the possession, though, as they play it back to centre-backs. And now play it out wide to Bernardo Silva on this near side as he just cautiously comes into the centre as Newcastle happy to sit off and let City have the possession and inside their own half. So thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Good to hear, mate. Stevie saying, yeah, not bad. Thanks, Loyalist. That's good to hear, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And Pure Loyalist saying, cheers, mate. Top stuff, guys. Thank you. Yeah, good to hear that things calm down for you, mate. So now City trying to play out from the back here as Newcastle press the ball. City work the way through the press as they come into the centre circle. Working their way now into the Newcastle half as the ball played out wide on this near side. Walker with the possession as Newcastle challenge for it, but he just cuts it back and comes back inside. As now it's played forward. City knock it out wide to that far side. Now coming towards the edge of the Newcastle box as they cut it back into the centre. Now it's balls crossed out to this near side as Walker manages to keep it in. He cuts it back to Bernardo Silva as it's played towards the edge of the box. City looking for some space here, but Newcastle challenge for it as City managed to retain the ball and now knock it to Silva on this near side as City now with the possession midway inside the Newcastle half as they work it out wide to that far side. Newcastle staying with them, though, as they man marking quite well. And City just play it back towards the halfway liners. And struggling to break down the compact Newcastle formation. So thank you for that, Pure Lol. It's good to hear you doing well, mate, and things are better for you. Good to hear that, mate. City now with the possession as they play the ball forward down the centre. Newcastle just getting bodies back behind the ball as Silva with the possession inside the centre circle. As City just knocking it about. Now they chip it out wide on this near side, looking to get in behind the Newcastle defence as Walker takes it to the byline. Ball crossed in as Newcastle managing to head it away. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side. It's Newcastle on the attack. Oh, come on, ref. Well, that is disgraceful. That is disgraceful. The referee not giving nothing there as the Newcastle player on this near side was racing forward and Man City defender came across. No attempt to win the ball, just completely blocked off his man. And the Newcastle player on this near side ended up running off the pitch. Stevie's saying Bolton postponed Gaz due to medical emergency. Yes, I know, mate. I know it happened about 20 minutes into the game. We already covered that before, mate, on the 3 o'clock kickoff. Yeah, we had that game postponed. There was also the Reading game postponed. Oh, City now working it out to this near side. Ball crossed in. Oh, Bernardo Silva. Well, he's backheeled it into the back of the net and leaves the goalkeeper stood dumbfounded. Wow. Newcastle not happy with that goal as they feel they should have been given a foul up the other end of the pitch. Newcastle players protesting the referee as they felt they should have had a free kick further up the field. Man City continued to play. They knocked it out wide to this near side to Walker. Walker crossed it in. And as he crossed it in, Bernardo Silva intercepted it and just backheeled it into the back of the net, past the goalkeeper, and opened the scoring. 26 minutes gone. But the Newcastle players surrounding the referee, protesting as they feel they should have had a free kick up the other end of the field that wasn't given for a foul. And I've got to agree with them, guys. I'm neutral watching this one, but I've got to agree. That was a foul up the other end of the pitch. Well, I'm just seeing a replay of it now. It's a clear foul. It's a clear foul. No attempt to win the ball. Just puts his arm across the Newcastle attacking player and pushes him off the side of the pitch and out of play. So Newcastle with a valid protest there against poor refereeing from the ref. And now Newcastle have won a free kick on the edge of the centre circle. Ball kicked out wide on that far side. Pure Lolly saying, Stevie, think a Bolton fan had a heart attack age 60. Well, I've not had time to look at the details yet. Obviously, jumping straight from one stream to another. Don't have time to look at the details. But yeah, I know it's a medical emergency, but I'm not going to presume to know what happened. I'm sure I'll get the details later. Well, thank you for that, Pure Lawless. And if that is the case, we wish that fan the very best and hope he makes a full recovery. So Newcastle now with the throw-in on that far side. Stevie's saying, yeah, just had a news notification. Fingers crossed, all is well. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Totally agree there, mate. Well said. Now, City with the possession on that far side as they race forward now. Ball played towards the edge of the boxes. Now, Foden coming into the box. He gets the shot off and it's just wide of this near side post. And that would be a goal kick to Newcastle. So, yeah, thank you, Pure Loyalist and Stevie. Well said, mate. Stevie also saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to Fandom. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, guys, please do hit the like button. Would be appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. Newcastle now trying to play out from the back as they played the ball out wide on that far side. They've lost it, though, as City now crossing into the box. Shot comes in, and the goalkeeper makes the save as the ball deflects out wide to this near side. Now both sets of players challenge for it as Newcastle come away with it, racing into the centre. But now Newcastle lose the possession as City win it back. Now City racing towards the edge of the boxes to get the shot off, but it's over the bar. And that will relieve the pressure momentarily for Newcastle. But yeah, City really trying to turn the screw here. So thank you for that, Stevie. Ball kicked long up the field as Newcastle pick up the possession on this near side, but now the referee's blown the whistle for, I think it's, offside. So offside, free kick to City on this near side. Pure Loyalist saying that's Mrs. Loyalist and Bianca. Hit the like button. Well, thank you very much, guys. Mrs. Loyalist and Bianca, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the support. And thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. City now with a free kick, ball played back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper kicks it down the centre of the field, Newcastle challenge for it as now they win it back. Newcastle trying to chip it over the top as now the ball is headed away. Both sets of players challenging for it midway inside City's half of the field. City eventually winning it on that far side, but Newcastle not giving it up as they win it back. Now coming into the box, ball crossed in. City managed to knock it away out to that far side, and it's gone out for a throw into Newcastle. Newcastle now with the throw in as the ball played back up the field. City come to press the ball, but Newcastle with the possession as now they chip the ball into the centre of the field, but it's knocked away by City. Newcastle not letting them have it, though, as they challenge for the ball and eventually win it back, knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So thank you for that, Pure Loyalist and Mrs. Loyalist and Bianca. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Arthur Bushby, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fandom. Arthur Bushby. Arthur saying Bamford should be in England's team. Oh, Newcastle have won it back there as they chip it into the box. And City forced to knock it behind for a corner on that far side. Well, thank you for that, Arthur. Welcome to Football Fandom. As I say, mate, Bamford, well, there's a lot of competition for places in the England team, a lot of talented players. I'm presuming he might have scored today by that statement. But he's not going to get in the England team, mate, until he's playing in the Premier League, in fairness. But thank you for that, Bamford. Welcome to Fandom. Corner taken short now by Newcastle on the far side of the field as the ball attempted to be crossed in. And eventually it's gone behind, and that will be a goal kick for City. So, as I say, thank you for that, Arthur. Respect your opinion, mate, but I think he needs to get into the Premier League to achieve that success. Stevie's saying, cheers, mate. Thank you, Stevie. Goal kick now for City. And Pure Loyalist with a thumbs up, welcoming Arthur. Top man, thank you, Pure Loyalist. City now with the goal kick. Ball kicked up the field as it's headed on. Newcastle trying to intercept it, but now Phil Foden racing forward as he wins the ball. Now knocking it out wide to this near side as the ball shot comes in. And the Newcastle goalkeeper makes the save at the near post. And the ball deflects behind. That come from Phil Foden winning the ball back as the Newcastle player was intercepting the ball. He slipped, which gifted possession to City. Now we have a corner on this near side as City take it short. Ball crossed into the box as Newcastle tried to challenge for it, but City with the possession as now they knock it back up the field into the centre of the park. City play back out wide to this near side. It's played on to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva now coming in towards the edge of the box as it played to Foden. And Newcastle just managed to intercept it there as they knock it away, but only as far as midway inside their own half. As now City trying to play it out wide on that far side, but Newcastle have intercepted it. Now Newcastle playing the ball forward as the ball chipped over the top. Now Newcastle in behind us. City desperate to get bodies behind the ball. Newcastle with a shot. Oh, Newcastle have found the equalizer. Well, it's Isak with the goal. 34 minutes gone. Newcastle 1, Manchester City 1. Well, beautifully played by Newcastle, not giving City time on the ball. And they managed to flip the script, turning defence into attack. As they were coming under immense pressure at the back by City. But Newcastle, seeing City pressing the ball and playing that high line, gave Newcastle the chance to just ping it over the top, getting behind the Man City defence, coming into the box. He still had 2 defenders to beat, but he's managed to slot it right in between both of them and into the far post to level the score. As the Toon fans go nuts. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. The Part Sport saying hi. How's it going, Part Sport? Welcome to the show, mate. And the Part Sport saying yes, Arthur. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys welcoming Arthur. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless. And the Part Sport saying my G. Thank you, mate. Ball knocked out of play on this near side. A City now with the throw-in. Now, City coming racing into the box as the ball is crossed in. City now with a shot, and it's blocked off by Newcastle as they win the ball back. Now Newcastle racing forward out on that far side as they look to try and get up the field, cutting the ball back. Now the ball chipped up towards the centre circle, but it's intercepted by City, who play it out wide. But now Newcastle winning it back as Newcastle racing forward down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. City trying to get bodies back. Another shot. Oh! Another shot goes into the back of the net. Well, can you believe it? Newcastle flipped the script, coming from behind to take the lead. 2-0, 2-1 to Newcastle. What a beautiful goal that was from Gordon. And City looking stunned as Newcastle score the second. Newcastle 2, Manchester City 1, 36 and a half minutes gone. Well, big respect to Newcastle. They conceded the goal early on, but they never let their heads drop. And now they have flipped the script, coming from behind to now lead 2-1. Well, let's hope we have more of that, guys. 37 minutes in, and we have 3 goals already. Richard Stephen is saying, Gaz, Stevie, Pure Lawless, it's game on. Do you think Eddie Howe is under pressure for a job this season? I think he's under a little bit of pressure, but I wouldn't say it's imminent. I wouldn't say it's imminent that he's going to get the sack or anything. But yeah, I think he's under the normal pressure. But you got to remember, Newcastle are not the finished article yet, mate. They're not the finished article. They're still in the process of rebuilding their team and squad. Oh, now City in behind as they come racing into the box. And Newcastle managed to get a toe to that as they knock it behind. And that will be a corner to City on the far side. But yeah, interesting question, Rich Ball Sports. I'm presuming that is you, mate, Richard. So yeah, interesting question, but no, I don't think he's under immense pressure. He's not. The expectation of Newcastle is not the same as Manchester City or Liverpool or anything like that at the moment. It will intensify. The expectation obviously is going to increase as they invest more money into the club and to the team. But no, at the moment, I would say they wouldn't be putting that amount of pressure on Eddie Howe to finish like Garrett. You gotta finish top four or anything like that. Corner comes in as it's knocked away out to this near side and goes out for a throw into City. But thank you for that, Richard Stevens. Welcome to the show, mate. Thank you. Pure Lawless saying thumbs up to Richard. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Top man. Thank you, mate. Now City playing the ball out wide on this near side as the ball played forward. City with the possession as they just knock it back into the centre circle. Now the ball played forward. So thank you for that, Pure Lodge. Pure Lodge saying, Richard, you could be correct about that. No, I don't think so. I don't think he's under any more pressure than any normal manager. The expectation for Newcastle is not the same as Manchester City just yet. It's going to increase as they continue to invest millions of pounds into the team. But at the moment, I think the ownership are quite realistic about where they're at. So Newcastle now playing the ball out wide on that far side as they knock the ball in behind. And now Newcastle racing into the box as he get another shot off there. But the goalkeeper makes the save as the ball deflects away. Newcastle picking up the pieces, though, as they play the ball back into the box. Play towards the byline as an attempted cross comes in. And City have managed to deflect the ball behind. And that will be a corner on the far side for Newcastle. But Newcastle really looking to it. City on the counter-attack at every opportunity. And Part Sport saying, yeah, Richard. Thank you, Part Sport. Geordie with us. Geordie saying, Isaac, you beauty. Thank you for that, Geordie. Welcome to the show, mate. Cross comes in now from the corner as it's headed away. Newcastle picking up the pieces on the edge of the box. Now Newcastle chip the ball in over the top as just gets away from them there. And Trippier unable to keep it in as the ball goes behind for a goal kick. So welcome to the show, Geordie. Pure Lawless saying, Geordie, thumbs up. Thank you, mate. Part Sports saying, yes, thank you. Geordie said, away the lads. Getting behind his beloved Newcastle. Thank you for that, Geordie. And Part Sport and Pure Lawless. Pure Lawless saying 1 each. 2-1 now, mate. Yep, 2-1, my bad. I'm behind with the chat. Part Sport saying, what at? Geordie saying, big up, Pure Lawless. Thank you, Geordie. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Sitting out with the possession on this near side as a challenge comes in from Newcastle. And the ball goes behind. Goes out of play for throwing on this near side. I'm not sure if the referee's going to give that as a foul, though. You're saying this is going to be a good game if it keeps this up. You're absolutely right, mate. Well said, Pure Lawless. City now with the possession. Pure Lawless saying, Geordie, smiley face. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Thank you. And Part Sport saying, yes, Geordie. Ball knocked out wide on that far side as Trippier intercepts it. Now Trippier crossing it into the box as it goes past everybody. And out to play on this near side. So goal kick now to City. Ball kicked long up the field as Newcastle head it back in the direction it came from. Now The ball not deflected out wide on that far side as Newcastle intercept it. Now Newcastle playing the ball in behind as Newcastle chip the goalkeeper. But the ball just going wide of this near side post. And I don't think it would have counted anyway. As we've got a late flag on the far side yet. We can see he's in an offside position there from the replay. But yeah, Newcastle not letting Manchester City have it all their own way. In this one, as City now with the possession in the centre circle. Ball now knocked out wide to this near side. As Part Sport saying, hee, laugh out loud. Thank you for that, mate. I think he's enjoying Newcastle going ahead. Pure Lord saying, no way, 2-1. Yes, mate. That's the beautiful game. As now City with the possession. Part Sport saying, goal. Yep. Part Sport saying, do Newcastle. As now the ball out on that far side of City just managing to keep it in. Now the ball with City on that far side as they try to come into the centre of the field. Now they do work it into the centre as they play the ball forward. It's knocked out wide to this near side. It's now City with the possession on the edge of the Newcastle box. Now it's played back inside. City now with the ball over the top, looking to get in behind, but it's intercepted and read well there by the Newcastle goalkeeper. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Newcastle. Just coming up to 45 minutes gone, guys. So we're about to find out what added time is on at the end of this first half. Don't forget, guys, please do hit the like button if you could. Would be appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. Now Newcastle with the possession in the middle of the park as they knock it out wide on that far side. Now coming forward into the City half as they race towards the box. City trying to make the challenge as they do. And the Newcastle player there goes to ground, but no foul given. As the ball knocked away, but City unable to win it as Newcastle now regain the possession. Now a cross comes into the box, but it's deflected. And the goalkeeper eventually manages to gather it quite comfortably and relieve the pressure for City momentarily. City now to play out from the back as they just knock the ball back to the goalkeepers. Newcastle pressing the ball really well from the front here as the ball played long down the field by the goalkeeper, but it's intercepted by Newcastle as now they play it out wide on that far side. Ball played forward as Newcastle wow, 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes to be added on. 8 minutes to be added on. Part Sport is saying from the Part Sport. Well, thank you very much, Part Sport. Really appreciate your generosity, mate. City just run the ball out of play there. So thank you very much, Part Sport. You are a gentleman, mate. Thank you for your generosity. As I said the other day, any donations you guys make, the Snapchat goes towards new equipment because we still need quite a bit more stuff yet to get us on a professional footing as a YouTube channel. So we're doing well, but we still need some more equipment. So all the donations you guys make are going towards new equipment. So thank you very much, Part Sport. You are a gentleman. Really kind of you, mate. Top man. City now with the possession. Played into the box. Now, Newcastle challenge for it. City just knocking it back out wide on that far side as the ball now played out to this near side as City lose the possession. Newcastle now trying to play out from the back as City come to press the ball. Now the ball played forward for Newcastle. As now Newcastle with the possession working through the press as a blocked off there and the referee blows for a foul. City feel that was a soft one, but maybe that's their comeuppance for the earlier challenge that they got away with when they blocked off a player. Well, this guy's definitely going to be in our referee report, our new coming to Fanden, guys, coming this week. Fanden referee report. So we're going to start with the Premier League, and if you guys like it, then we'll start to cover the other leagues as well, the EFL, the SPFL. But first of all, we're going to feel it out with the first one coming for the Premier League, and you guys can let me know what your thoughts are on that. As I think it's important we look at and analyse players, we look and analyse managers, but we should also be looking and analysing referee performances as well. And we're going to start doing that here on Fanden, hopefully, if you guys like what is going to be coming next week. It's only a short tester, guys, to see if you guys like it. But I think we should be looking closer at referees' conduct and performances during games. So we've got a free kick here as the referee's got a lot to deal with here. Quite a few of the players protesting that. So thank you very much for that part, Sport. Really do appreciate the support and your generosity, mate. Very kind of you. Top man. Thank you. Pure Lolly say, oh, sorry, break off here, guys. As City race forward, but Newcastle intercepted. Now Newcastle with the possession on that far side as the ball played out wide. Newcastle trying to work through the press as City tried to challenge for it. Now long ball up the field in behind, but the linesman put the flag up there, and that will be a free kick to City just inside their own half, out wide on that far side. Pure Lolly saying, just goes to show there's no guarantees in football. Absolutely, yeah. Well said, mate. Absolutely well said. And Pure Lolly saying, nice one, Part Sport. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Pure Lolly. Very kind of you to say, mate. Absolutely. Very generous of the Part Sport. Thank you, mate. Now, City with the possession as they play it out wide on that far side. Now City trying to come forward into the Newcastle half as now Newcastle come to challenge for it, but City managing to retain it as now they knock the ball into the centre of the field. Now played out wide to this near side as Phil Foden with the possession. No, it's not. It's further forward and getting confused with players there. Sorry, guys. Oh, Newcastle have won it back, though, in the middle. As now they try to play it out wide on that far side, knocking it up towards the halfway line, but it's intercepted by City as City now racing forward, knocking the ball out wide on that far side. Attempted cross comes in, but it's blocked off, and the ball deflects behind for a corner on that far side to City. Coach Zach, how you doing, mate? Long time no see. Coach Zach saying hello from snowing Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Zacharias Papintula, I can never read his second name. Corner comes in, and the goalkeeper manages to intercept that quite comfortably. So thank you for that, Coach Zach. Greetings from the USA, USFF. Thank you, mate. Top man. Thank you for that, Coach Zach. Welcome to the show, mate. You've got to stop using that clapper, guys. Every time I use the clapper in a match watch along, notice the numbers drop. So I've got to stop using it during the halves of the game. Now, City will lose the ball as Newcastle knock it forward. Now Newcastle with the possession as they come forward down the middle. Now it's played out wide on that far side, but Newcastle have ended up knocking it out of play there as nobody there to intercept that ball. So thank you for that, Coach Zach. Welcome to the show, mate. Pure Lolly saying, Coach Zach, hello again. Thank you, Pure Lolly. Top man. Thank you, mate. The Part Sport saying, I'll be back in 30 minutes. No worries, Part Sport. No worries, mate. Thank you for that. And, yep. A pleasure to have you back with us. City now winning the ball back on this near side. Ball played towards the edge of the box. It's now City trying to play out from the back as they knock the ball out wide on that far side. And there goes the half-time whistle. And at half-time, guys, it's finished Newcastle 2, Manchester City 1. So thank you for that, Part Sport. No worries, mate. Hopefully see you shortly if you're not too busy, but if you are, no problem. Thank you. And Joey is with us. How's it going, Joey? Joey saying hi, Gaz, Stevie, and all you fan denners. Awesome. Thank you for that, Joey. Welcome to the show, mate. Top man. Thank you, Joey. Right, guys, let's have a look how that first half has gone in numbers. All right, guys, just bear me a second. I'm going to bring it on the screen now. Let's have a look how that first half has gone in numbers. So get rid of that. Here it comes. There we go, guys. Should be on your screen now. Don't worry if you can't read it. I will read it out to you in case you're listening in on a small device. So this is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 7 for Newcastle, 11 for Manchester City. Shots on target, 3 for Newcastle, 3 for City. Possession, 30% for Newcastle, 70% for Manchester City. Passes, 155 for Newcastle, 358 for Manchester City. Pass accuracy, 6% for Newcastle, 89% for Manchester City. Fouls, three against City and Newcastle. Yellow cards, 1 apiece. Red cards, none. Offsides, 6 for Newcastle, 1 for City. And corners, 2 for Newcastle and 5 for City. So there you go, guys. That's how the game has gone in that first half. And quickly checking, guys, because I think there is. Yeah, there is another game going on with a later kickoff, guys. Just to let you guys know, Ipswich Town currently drawing 1-1 with Sunderland in the English Championship. So Ipswich 1, Sunderland 1. One other game to tell you about, guys, in the in the Asia Cup. Uzbekistan is currently 0-0 with Syria in the Asia Cup. If you want to keep up to date with the Africa Cup of Nations and the Asia Cup, you can keep up to date with that on Glasgow. We will be giving both of those tournaments, or trying. We're definitely going to be giving the Africa Cup of Nations some coverage. We're also going to try to give the Asia Cup some coverage as well. So yeah, but that will be on our sister channel, Glasgow. So yeah, you can join us on there for that when we're not doing UK football here on Fanden. So yeah, that brings you up to date, guys. We have got games going on in the Welsh League tonight, guys, that kicked off late on. So here are how the games are going so far in the Welsh Premiership. Aberystwyth Town 1, Barry Town United 2, Cardiff MU 0, Canforth Town 1, Colwyn Bay 0, Pontefract United 1, Havisham and West County 1, Bailey Town 0, Ponybont 0, Conakry Nomads 0, and the New Saints 1, Newtown 0. Also, just to let you guys know, one game going on in Spain. Atletico Bilbao currently winning 2-0 against Real Sociedad. And Borussia Dortmund winning 1-0 away from home against Darmstadt 98. So there you go, guys. Let's catch up with some comments from you guys in the chat. So thank you for that, Joey. Pure is saying, welcoming Joey. Thank you, mate. Top man, and Joey showing that same considerations. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless and Joey. Thank you, guys. Shem Munis, Muneni, Shem Numeni. Is that as it's pronounced? Mueni. I can't read your second name, but Shem is saying, have hope, please. Well, welcome to Football Fan Den, Shem. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. And I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. Have hope, please. What team do you support, Shem? Let us know, mate. But welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Pure Lawless saying hi, Shem. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. And Joey also welcoming Shem. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you very much. Pure Lawless saying, Joey, all's well. Thank you. Awesome. Top stuff. Good to hear. And Joey saying, jolly good, loyalist. Absolutely well said. Joey, thank you for that, mate. Hassan is with us. How's it going, Hassan? Hassan saying hello, everyone. Just joining at halftime. Hope all everyone is doing well. I'm good, thank you, Hassan. I hope you're doing well as well, mate. That sounds as well, mate. Hope you're doing good as well, mate. And thank you for that, Hassan. Welcome to the show, mate. Top man. And yes, I'm doing good, mate. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you are also doing well. Thank you for that, Hassan, top man. And Pure Lawless, welcoming Hassan. Thank you, mate. And Joey saying hi, Hassan. Good, thanks, mate. You? Awesome. Thank you, Joey. Pure Lawless saying, guys, hope all's well with Becky. Yes, she's fine, mate. Yep, she's fine. She's just finished her night shift, so I'm thinking she's better than fine because she's got a couple of days off now before she goes back to the grind. But yeah, other than work, I'm sure she's fine, mate. And I've not really had time to speak to her, but she only woke her up before in half time. I've not had a chance to see her since she finished work because she works nights. And obviously, I've been busy on the channel today trying to catch up because I've had to have 2 days off because Stevie wasn't available. My lovely lady wasn't available. And there was no games on Thursday. There was one game last night, but I had to run my lovely lady to work. So unfortunately, I couldn't do that game either. So trying to make up for that now with an active day on the channel. So thank you, Pure Lords. Very kind of you to ask, mate. And yes, she's doing good. Stevie's saying, there's the Glasgow link. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to join us for AFCON or the Asia Cup match watch-alongs that we will be doing, that will be on Glasgow. So please do go across and drop a sub if you want to get involved in that match watch-along as and when we can fit in the Africa Cup of Nations and the Asia Cup. We're going to focus more on the Africa Cup of Nations, but if we can, we're also going to do some of the Asia Cup, although it might be a bit more difficult because the Asia Cup proving a lot more challenging to get the coverage of. But hopefully we'll be able to do that. So there we go. Pure Law is saying, Gaz, are you on the cooking today? No, I'll be eating at midnight probably, mate, because I'm live streaming and we're doing the Africa Cup of Nations after this game. So no, I'll be eating probably just a quick snack later on. That comes with the commitment of doing a lot of work on the channel. You don't eat right. So yeah, that's one of the downfalls of it. Don't get a chance to eat right to trying to build the channel. We've got to stay committed though. Got to put the hours in if we want it to be a success. I don't want to be grinding it out forever, guys. So that's why you see me put the intensity in what I do at the moment with as many streams as possible to try and help us get there a little bit quicker because it is a constant grind. So no, I'll be having something quick and easy later on, mate. Probably just something quick and easy. Probably a pizza or something like that. can't stream and cook at the same time, mate. That's impossible. And I wouldn't expect my lady to be cooking neither after she's been working the last few nights. So yeah, just be quick and easy meal later. But thank you for that, Pure Lawless. So guys, let's have a look what's got coming. We got if you missed the games earlier on, guys, just to let you know, Chelsea won 1-0 against Fulham. I'm not going to go through all the results of all the grounds, but just quickly do the English Championship and the Scottish Championship. Chelsea winning 1-0 against Fulham. The only other game in the Premier League today in the English Championship finished Coventry City 3, Leicester City 1, Birmingham 2, Swansea City 2, Cardiff 0, Leeds 3, Huddersfield Town 1, Plymouth Argyle 1, Preston 2, Bristol 0, Rotherham 0, Stoke 1, Southampton 4, Sheffield Wednesday 0, West Brom 4, Blackburn Rovers 1, Millwall 1, Middlesbrough 3, and as we know right here, 1-1 between Ips. Sorry, 2-1 right here to Newcastle v Manchester City. One game going on in the Championship right now that is on halftime, guys, is Ipswich v Sunderland, and that game is currently 1-1. In the Asia Cup, Uzbekistan currently 0-0 with Syria. And as I say, guys, the Africa Cup of Nations kicks off tonight with Ivory Coast vs Guana Bazari. I'm not sure of how to pronounce that name, but that, as I say, we'll be doing some Africa Cup of Nations on Glasgow. And just quickly tell you about the Scottish Championship, guys. In the Scottish Championship, finished Arbroath 0, Ayr United 0, Dunfermline vs Adrian's match postponed. Greenock Morton 1, Partick Thistle 1, and Wraith Rovers 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2. The Scottish Premiership is currently on the winter break, and so half of the English Premier League as well. News to tell you about today, guys, what's happened in the leagues today. One game was called off, Bolton v Cheltenham in League One. That game was abandoned because of a fan needing medical attention within the stadium. Also, another major incident in football today, guys, in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Reading v Port Vale was abandoned because fans invaded the pitch protesting the owners and refused to leave the pitch. The announcer gave several opportunities for fans to leave the pitch. The fans refused to leave the pitch. They congregated in the centre circle, apparently, and eventually they had to make the decision to abandon the game. But the Reading fans wanting to make their voice heard against their owners and what is going on with the club. So they stopped the game by invading the pitch, and the game never got back underway. So I'm sure we're going to be hearing more about that in the headlines today, guys, or later on tonight. Pure Life saying, absolutely class, guys. Top man. Well, thank you for that, Pure Lords. Very kind of you to say, mate. Very kind of you to say. Pure Lord is saying, thought I was dreaming when Chelsea won. Well, yeah, I was busy earlier on with work commitments, so I missed that game. But no, they got the win, mate. Winning the London. Well, it's a London derby, really, that, isn't it? Yeah. So Chelsea, but they got the win, and hopefully that gets some confidence going for the Chelsea players, because I'm not showing any favouritism to Chelsea. I'm always try to be neutral, as you guys know that are regulars to fan them. But I don't want to see Pochettino get the sack from Chelsea, because I think he's a good manager. I do think he's a good manager. But Chelsea is the melting pot in it, guys. So yeah, difficult for any manager to keep the job managing Chelsea. But yeah, enjoy it, Pure Loyalist. Absolutely enjoy every minute of it. Pure Loyalist saying, hope all's well with the Bolton fan. Well, thank you for that, mate. I don't know if it was a Bolton fan or the opposition fan, Cheltenham fan. I don't know. As I say, I've not had a chance to look at the details. I finished the game at 5 o'clock and literally jumped straight onto preparing this game. So I haven't had a chance to look at any news about it to find out what exactly happened. I'll catch up with that later. But yeah, whatever fan it is, thank you, Pure Lawless, for that. Appreciate your kind words. But whether it's a Bolton fan or a Cheltenham fan, I'm not sure. But our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family, or her and their family. As I say, don't know the details of it, so I don't want to make no presumptions. But thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. So teams back on the field now, as we should be underway for the second half momentarily, guys. Don't forget, if you've got thoughts on the score prediction, how you think this game is going to finish, please do drop your thoughts in the chat. Would love to hear from you guys. We are not a club channel. We're very much a fan channel. And we want you guys to feel a part of what we're doing here at Fanden. So Newcastle to kick us off for the second half. Now Newcastle with the possession as they kick it out wide to this near side. Ball kick long over the top. And the City goalkeeper manages to come and intercept that. Pure Loyalist saying, yes, Gaz, it was a Bolton fan, mate, but you're absolutely right. Well, thank you very much, Pure Loyalist. I'm just saying I haven't had a chance to read the details. When the streams are coming thick and fast, when the games are coming thick and fast like they do on a Saturday, I don't get a chance to read any headlines. I don't even get a chance to promote the streams on other social media platforms. Half an hour between games is just not a long enough turnaround. So everything is always rushed. Unfortunately, I'd love it to be a bit calmer, but there is only ever half an hour, 20 minutes between the games finishing around 5 o'clock and the 5:30 kickoff. So it does make things very, very difficult for us scheduling streams and stuff. Now the ball back with Manchester City as they play it out wide to that far side. Pure Lawless saying, Pure Lawless saying, think I got my prediction score round the wrong way. No worries, mate. No worries. Well, it could go either way yet, mate. But yeah, you can't write off. As you know, you're a Rangers fan, so you should know this, mate. You can't write off Newcastle, very much similar to Rangers like that. You can't write them off at home. You know they're going to come and they're going to give you a game. Rangers are a very similar club like that. You know at Ibrox they're going to give any club a game, even the best of the best. They're going to give them a challenge at Ibrox. And Newcastle just the same at St James's Park. That's their home. That's their fortress. That's where they show their best football. So yeah, ball over the top. As Newcastle have headed it behind, and that will be a corner on the far side for City. But thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Not a problem, mate. When you get some right, you get some wrong. Keep the practice in. Joey's saying, what was it, Loyalist? I think he's asking about your score prediction there, mate, not the Bolton fan. I'm sure he's asking about your score prediction. He said 3-1 City, mate, if that's what you're asking about, Joey. Yeah. He said 3-1 to City. Now City back with the possession as they play it back to the halfway line. Now it's played out wide on this near side as Newcastle come to press the ball. City with the possession as now City play it back to come forward. Newcastle coming to challenge for it on this near side as now Newcastle win it back. Now Newcastle trying to race forward, but City managed to make the challenge and win it back. Now City playing the ball into the centre circle. As Silva now with the possession. He plays it forward to Phil Foden, who knocks it out wide on that far side to Walker as he cuts it back into Bernardo Silva. Now City with the possession. Midway inside the Newcastle half as now they play the ball in behind down that far side, and Walker tries to cross it into the box, but it's deflected behind, and that will be a corner to City on the far side. So yeah, thank you, Joey. I think that 3-1, is that what you're asking? His score prediction was 3-1. I think that's what you're asking. Pure Lloyd saying, Joey, a 60-year-old that took a heart attack. Yeah. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Now City take the corner shot as it's knocked up the field. Now City with the possession on that far side. There's now they try to play it forward. City with the possession played out wide on this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Newcastle coming across to press the ball low as City managing to retain it. Now played into the centre. City just with the possession outside the Newcastle box as it's played through the press, but Newcastle eventually do manage to intercept it inside the box as now they play it out wide on this near side. Ball played forward, but it's intercepted by City midway inside the Newcastle half. Now City on the edge of the box as a shot comes in, but it's blocked off there by Newcastle. City win back the possession on that far side. Hassan is saying Guiné-Bissau is a small West African country and former Portuguese colony, and it's pronounced in Portuguese as Guinea-Bissau. Well, thank you very much, Hassan. Very kind of you to explain, mate. I'll try to remember that. I'm quite good with geography, although that is a country I've never heard of before. So there's always more knowledge to learn. But thank you, Hassan. You are a gentleman. Thank you for explaining that. So Guinea-Bissau. I'll try and remember that later. Thank you, Hassan. Top man. So we've got a stoppage here, guys, for a free kick. So City have won a free kick here as Pep Guardiola arguing with the fourth official on the touch line. So yeah, I'll get some practice, hopefully, Hassan, at pronouncing it later. Hopefully, because I'm hoping to do that game if I can. If I can get it, that is, hopefully. City now with this free kick, and it's about 20 yards from goal, very central, slightly out to that far side. Now, shot comes in from Alvarez as the goalkeeper knocks it away at the far post. Ball deflected out wide as City now pick up the possession. Now City playing the ball back into the centre of the field as Newcastle come to press the ball. City trying to play it in behind there, but it's read by Newcastle. Falling out the chair here. Yeah, that was a fantastic save by the. What the hell is going on with my chair here? Sorry, guys, my chair feeling like it's sliding away from me. No, that was a really good shot there, and the save was equally as good there, guys. But thank you for that, Hassan. Ball knocked up the field as now Newcastle with the ball as they play it in behind, but the flag's gone up, and that will be an offside. So free kick to City midway inside their own half. Thank you for that, Hassan. Joey is saying, sorry, yeah, I know about that. I meant your prediction. I kind of guessed that's what you were getting at. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, mate. Piolo is saying, Joey, I thought 3-1 City. Thank you. Loyalist, thank you, mate. Now City with the possession as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks it long up the field as both sets of players challenge for it. And now Newcastle winning it on this near side as they play it forward. City come to challenge. Now Newcastle knocking it in behind as they take it to the byline. Ball crossed in. City just managed to win the ball back there inside the box. They tried to knock it away, but Newcastle quickly challenged for it, not letting City get out from their own box as the ball deflects out to this near side for a Newcastle throw-in. Newcastle now with the throw-in, thrown back to the halfway line as it's played out wide on that far side. Now the ball chipped long down the far side of the field as Newcastle trying to keep the ball in play on that far side before Newcastle are challenged by City and the ball goes out of play for throwing. Thank you, Joey. Top man, thank you, mate. Pure Loy saying, Joey, it looks more like 3-1 Newcastle. Yeah, you could be right, mate. Could be right. Well, you should never underestimate the home team. Oh, Newcastle now losing the ball on that far side as City winning back the possession. City trying to clear their lines though, but struggling at the moment as they chip the ball forward. It's intercepted by Newcastle, and now a sliding challenge comes in there from Bernardo Silva, and the referee is going to give the foul, and I'd be surprised if he doesn't get booked for that, actually, because it was just an outstretched leg. Yeah, so Guardiola protesting the fourth official, Bernardo Silva, booked for that challenge, and we had a similar challenge up the other end of the field that didn't get a foul. But this is the inconsistency of the referees, their incompetency to show professionalism. Can't wait for you guys to see the shot I've been working on. That's coming very soon on the channel, hoping to get it on either Monday or Tuesday. Should be able to get it hopefully on Monday. Now free kick for Newcastle as it's crossed into the box. It's headed on towards goal, but the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save there. As now it gets Man City on the attack quickly with the throwing the ball out wide on this near side. As the ball played forward into the Newcastle half, Trippier comes across to make the challenge and manages to win the ball back and knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the field as City regain the possession at the back. Ball played back to their goalkeeper as now they knock it out wide on that far side. Now coming forward into the Newcastle half as Newcastle come to challenge for it, but City managing to retain it. It's now City with the possession on that far side still as they try to negotiate the press from Newcastle. Newcastle's playing so well in this game. Now ball knocked forward as City tried to come through the heavily congested defence of Newcastle. Played out wide on that far side for City as now they cross it deep into the box as City forced to head it away. But Newcastle pressing the ball with all intensity as now City with the possession on this near side. Thank you for that, Pure Laws. Joey saying it definitely does. Thank you, Joey. Now City knocking the ball towards the edge of the box as Phil Foden now with the shots. Oh, well, that's a good save by the goalkeeper down low and a decent effort from Phil Foden. Although he snatched at the shot really, trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard, but the goalkeeper read it well. Now City winning back the possession on that far side as they now play it into the centre. It's knocked out wide to this near side as Newcastle come to challenge for it, but City managing to retain it as they play it back into the centre. Newcastle again come to challenge for it, but City managed to retain it as they knock it out wide to that far side as Bernardo Silva just managing to keep it from going out of play there. As now he edges forward, but decides to cut it back into the centre as Newcastle pressing really well on that far side. Now a long crossfield ball out to this near side as it's intercepted now by Newcastle. Newcastle now trying to relieve the pressure, but City have won back the sloppy possession there from Newcastle as they play it back into the centre. Now it's chipped back out wide on this near side. Ball played into the box. As City take it to the byline, but Newcastle make the challenge and knock the ball behind for a corner on this near side to City. Thank you, Joey. Pure Law saying, Joey, Newcastle defend definitely sound. The stronger team, more hungry. Yeah, I'd say both equally. Teams both equally showing the same amount of hunger. But as you know, Pure Lawless, City are very much a possession-based team, so you don't notice their hunger as much with the fact that they keep possession. But you can see the hunger from Newcastle as they're not letting City have time on the ball. Whenever they can, they're pressing the ball, they're making challenges. But as I say, you know what City are like. They're very much a possession-based team. So the only way you can tell their desire is with their intention to come forward, keep ploughing forward, keeping the pressure on. Now the ball knocked out wide as it takes a deflection off the Newcastle player. And that will be another corner for City, this time on the opposite side of the field. But thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Joey's saying, yeah, sounds like it looks... Yeah, sounds like it looking forward to seeing the highlights later. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, mate. Oh, Foden with a shot there from the edge of the box as the corner was taken and knocked towards him, but he's blasted it over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to Newcastle. 60 minutes gone, guys. Newcastle 2, Manchester City 1. Is it noticeable that City are conceding goals when they're playing their second choice goalkeeper? Think that's playing a part, guys? Newcastle now with the possession at the back as they try to come forward. Man City tried to challenge, but City unable to win it as Newcastle knock it out wide on that far side. Now they play it forward up towards the halfway line as City managed to intercept it. Walker trying to work the ball down that far side as he can't find any space. As Newcastle right with him there, man marking and not letting him turn as eventually tries to back heel it and the ball gets deflected out for throw into Newcastle. Newcastle now kicking the ball long out wide on this near side as the ball is challenged by City. And it goes out for a throw-in on this near side, midway inside the City half of the field, throw into City as they take it quickly now. Newcastle quickly challenging for it. Every time City have the possession deep inside their own half, Newcastle are trying to force them into mistakes by pressing the ball well from the front. This is kind of reminding me of Klopp's mentality when he first came to Liverpool with the high press, not giving times on the team's time on the ball with the heavy metal football tactics, if you get my meaning. City now winning the ball back in the centre of the field as now they race forward. Ball knocked to Walker. Walker racing into the box as he cuts it back. And Newcastle just managed to knock it away with some last-ditch defending from Bruyne. And I think he might have injured himself in the process here. So Bruyne Guimaraes just doing enough there to defend his box. And City almost walked the ball into the back of the net there, but Newcastle wouldn't give it up. Pure saying definitely, Joey. Thank you, mate. And Pure saying, Joey, my daughter downstairs watching the game. She's a City fan. All right. Okay. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, mate. I remember you telling me that. Now, City with the possession played out wide on that far side as they knock the ball forward. It's played into the box and it's intercepted there by the goalkeeper who relieves the pressure momentarily for Newcastle. And it looks like we're going to see De Bruyne. It's good to see him back playing. If we're going to see him, let's hope he's 100% fit. Joey saying, is she crying yet? Laugh out loud. Sorry, mate. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side. As the ball chipped forward. Now the ball crossed into the box as Silva with a shot. Oh, what a save by the keeper. What a save there by the Newcastle keeper. As the ball deflects up the field. And City come again. But the Newcastle goalkeeper is having an awesome game, guys. Now City playing the ball out wide on that far side. As the ball now chipped out to this near side as City play it forward, but it's Newcastle that come to press the ball. Now City taking it towards the byline as the cross comes in and it's knocked away by Newcastle as the ball goes out of play on this near side for a throw-in. And Piola is saying, Joey, hopefully. Top stuff, guys. Loving the friendly banter. Piola is saying, Gaz, by the sound of it, Newcastle deserved the win. Personal opinion. No, absolutely. That's what Fanden is here for you guys to share your football opinions. That's what the channel's all about, mate. Now, Newcastle try and challenge the ball on this near side as the ball deflects behind, and that's going to be another corner to City on this near side. But yeah, it's a 50-50 at the moment, but Newcastle are definitely standing up to the test of City so far. As now City take the corner short as it played to Silva in the centre of the field. Now it's played to Walker, who comes inside, and now back to Silva. Silva now crossing it into the box as Newcastle head it away out wide on that far side. Is now Newcastle kicking the ball long up the field. But it's intercepted by Newcastle, by City, as Newcastle come to challenge for it, but City just play it back to the halfway line. But yeah, you're right, mate. They do deserve something out of it. I'd say that. The way they're playing, they definitely deserve to get something out of the game. So yeah, good shout, Pure Lawless. Thank you for that, mate. Joey is saying, that's interesting, Gaz. Didn't even notice that, laugh out loud. What didn't you notice, Joey? You've lost me now, mate. What did I say? What? Oh, yeah. The City second goal. Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate. Yep. Oh, Newcastle have just had another opportunity there. Sorry, guys. I missed it. But they've won it back now on this near side as they come towards the byline. Ball cut back as now Newcastle with a shot from the edge of the box. But it's deflected out to this near side as the City goalkeeper comes to intercept the ball. But yeah, thank you, Joey. Yep, you're right, mate. I didn't notice it at kickoff. I've only noticed it partway through the game that the City second choice goalkeeper playing. So thank you for that, Joey. Top man, thank you, mate. City now with the shots. And again, the goalkeeper makes a save at the far post. Well, I'll tell you one thing, guys. The Newcastle goalkeeper definitely going to be in for a good shout for man of the match in this one, because everything that is coming at him, he is dealing with it with some amazing saves, some absolutely amazing saves. City now with the possession as it's knocked back towards the edge of the box. Challenge comes in from Newcastle and they give the referee an easy decision to make that. So free kick from Newcastle on the edge of the box. Sorry, for City on the edge of the box from the challenge. Yeah, it's a clumsy challenge there by Newcastle. Although I do feel the City player was looking for it as well. You can tell with his body movement as we've just seen the replay. So 68 minutes gone, guys. Newcastle 2, Manchester City 1. City now with a free kick right on the edge of the box, level, literally on the edge of the box, just on this, on the far side of the D. So thank you for that, Joey. Hassan is saying Newcastle need to score third goal before Kevin De Bruyne subbed in. Yeah, yeah. Well said, Hassan. Well said. That's good observation. Yeah, I think Hassan sensing the inevitable De Bruyne coming on and what he can bring to the game. He could turn a game on its head, can't he, mate? Uh, I love him. I do love him as a player. Just don't like the fact that he's wearing that sky blue shirt. Well, it looks like De Bruyne coming on and straight away going to be taking this free kick. I do love the player. Just don't like the fact that he's wearing that shirt. De Bruyne with this free kick now. It's the first kick of his game as he comes on, but he's blasted it into the wall. And City have managed to win it back, though, as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now the ball crossed in deep as it's knocked towards goal. And City have blasted it over the bar. Well, as I say, Newcastle chucking the kitchen sink at Man City. And they are making it really hard work for City, trying to break them down. And you've got to take your hat off to that. Some people say it's parking the bus, but me, I don't think it is. It's a tactical masterclass if they pull it off. What else are you meant to do against a team that loves possession football? There's only one way to beat them, in my opinion, and that is soak up the pressure, hit them on the counter-attack at speed. Just look at Liverpool, guys. Liverpool have shown that on a number of occasions, that Manchester City don't like playing against teams that soak up the pressure and then hit them at speed on the counter-attack. Maybe Newcastle, I've been watching some previous battles between Liverpool and Manchester City, and they've learnt how to combat City's long spells of possession, because they're certainly showing it in this game. Now, Newcastle losing the ball on that far side as City win it back. Now City playing it out wide on that far side. And I'm using Liverpool as an example, guys, because not many other teams have shown that tactical masterclass against Manchester City. So they're the only team that comes to mind. Every other team has failed, really, apart from maybe Man United winning them when they were having a bad day. Is that a fair comment or not, guys? I don't know. Let me know. Ball's out on this near side for a throw-in. So thank you for that, Hassan. Joey saying, do Bruno, De Bruyne should come to LFC. Laugh out loud. Well, that's an interesting one, Joey. You never know. You might get him one day. You got Milner. He got fed up with playing for City. You might get him one day, mate. He might see the light. Wow, the referee getting again more protests from the City players here as they cross the ball in and it's deflected behind, and City feeling that they should have got a corner. Well, it's interesting because this referee that is managing the game at the moment, guys, he is actually in the stats. He's involved in the stats short that's coming on the channel. As I say, guys, looking to try and start covering some of that on the channel, because we should be analysing the conduct of these referees. We analyse enough the players. We analyse managers. It's about time YouTubers started analysing referees. Well, other YouTubers might not do it, but we're going to start trying to do it here on Fanden. And if you guys like it, then we're going to try and do it across the leagues. But first of all, we're going to start with the Premier League. And as I say, I've been working on that short, and I can't wait to get it on the channel and see what you guys make of it. Now, De Bruyne racing down the middle as he gets... Oh, De Bruyne! He's scored! Well, he's the magic man for City, hasn't he? And it's not a surprise. Hassan predicted it. De Bruyne coming on and flipping the script as he raced down the centre of the field, got the shot off and smashed it low and hard into the far corner of the net. Well, he's one of those players, isn't he, that you love him, but you love to dislike him scoring when he's scoring for City. But yeah, what a wow! He's a magician, isn't he? What? Oh, no way has he just come back and just he's just the magic man, isn't he? He just really is. It's an absolute peach of a shot from De Bruyne. And Guardiola celebrating ecstatically on the touchline. Joey saying De Bruyne should. Thank you for that, Joey. Hassan is saying pure loyalist. Yes, Newcastle need win. They are at home and have been losing lately. Absolutely well said, Hassan. You're right, mate. Newcastle now with the possession on that far side. 74 minutes gone, guys. Newcastle 2, Manchester City 2. As De Bruyne comes on and makes the difference. As Newcastle now playing the ball out wide on this near side as they chip the ball up the field. Now looking to try and get in behind the Manchester City defence as they do, but pushed out wide on this near side as City come to press the ball. Now the ball played into the box as it's flicked on there, but City managing to win the possession. Now Phil Foden with the ball as he races down the centre of the field. Newcastle come across to challenge him, but he knocks it out wide on that far side as City now with the possession played to De Bruyne as they play it out wide again on that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball played into the centre as now City with the possession. But what a way for De Bruyne to announce his return. He's only been on the damn pitch 5 minutes and he's already scored. You have to take your hat off to quality, don't you, guys? Makes you wonder, doesn't it, how he has not been in contention yet for that Ballon d'Or, although we know it's a rigged competition, don't we, guys? The Ballon d'Or. As long as Messi's playing, he's always going to win it. But if you ask me, I think De Bruyne is well in. Well, I think half the problem is he's got to stay fit. That's the problem with De Bruyne. He doesn't stay fit all the time, does he? But if he can keep himself fit for a full season, then I think he should be in for a fair shout for that Ballon d'Or. Now the ball crossed into the box as Newcastle intercept it. Now they play it out wide on this near side as they knock the ball up the field, but it's intercepted by Man City just on inside the Newcastle half as now Man City playing it forward. Pure Lawless saying, Hassan, spot on, mate. Absolutely. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Thank you for that, mate. Pure Lawless saying, Gaz, Joey's on about second keeper. Yeah, thank you, Pure Lawless. Thank you, mate. Yeah, my lovely lady shouted it from the other room. She to let me know. Thank you, mate. Now the ball knocked away as City regain the possession further up the field. Now City coming forward as they play the ball into the centre of the field. Newcastle coming to challenge for it, but City managed to play through the press as they get the shot off, but it's blocked off there by Newcastle as the ball deflects out wide on that far side. Now Newcastle trying to clear their lines as they chip the ball up the field. It's intercepted by City, though, on that far side as now they play it forward. But De Bruyne now on the edge of the box as he plays it to Foden. Foden now knocking it back into the centre of the field as City knocking it about on the edge of the Newcastle box. Newcastle staying compacted, though, as now City work it back out wide on that far side. Pure Lord saying Newcastle keeper certainly keeping them in the game. Yes, he is, mate. He's made some fantastic saves, but he wasn't able to keep De Bruyne out, unfortunately, from Newcastle's point of view. But if you're a City fan, you are bouncing. Now Newcastle lose the ball again as City play it out wide on that far side. Now coming into the box as Newcastle try to press the ball, but City with the ball now to De Bruyne as he crosses it in. And it's intercepted there by the goalkeeper. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Now the ball knocked up the field as Newcastle now coming forward. playing the ball down the centre as it's knocked out wide to that far side. Now Newcastle with a shot, and it's just wide. And I think it took a deflection on the way through. So that should be a corner. Yep, corner to Newcastle on this near side. Coach Zach is saying, as always, great tactical analysis of the game. Thanks. Thumbs up, USA. Thank you very much, Coach Zach. Very kind of you to say, mate. Appreciate your kind words. Top man. So now we've got a corner on this near side for Newcastle. Corner comes in. It's right into the mix of the bodies as it's knocked away, but Newcastle winning it back on this near side as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper who's come right out of his area here. Now, the Newcastle keeper chips the ball out wide on this near side as it's intercepted by Newcastle and now, by City, as City now play the ball back into the centre as they kick the ball long, trying to catch the goalkeeper off his line, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that. And now Newcastle can build from the back as they play the ball forward up towards the centre circle. Now it's played out wide on this near side as now Newcastle racing forward, coming towards the edge of the City box. City coming to press the ball, but Newcastle managing to retain it as they just play the ball back up the field. Now City make the challenge as Newcastle play it back into the centre and eventually knocking it all the way back to the halfway line. We're on bang on 80 minutes gone, guys. Still Newcastle 2, Manchester City 2. And an absolutely cracking game so far. 10 minutes remaining plus stoppage time. Don't forget, guys, we're hoping to do the Africa Cup of Nations opening game later on on the Glasgow. Our sister channel is Glasgow. The link is in the description there in the chat. Stevie put it in earlier. So yeah, that will be coming on our sister channel, Glasgow, all being well, hopefully. And as I say, you can join us there as that game kicks off at 8 o'clock this evening, guys. Ivory Coast vs. I'm trying to remember how Hassan told me to pronounce it now. Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau. Is that right? Does that sound right? Hassan, Guinea-Bissau. I'm not sure if that sounds right. Let me know. Hassan, if you could, mate. Hopefully it sounds right. About to see a Manchester City substitution, guys. So thank you very much for that, Coach Zach. It's Bob coming on for City. And Doku going off for City now with the throwing on this near side. Ball played back to the halfway line. Now City with the possession in the centre circle as they knock it out wide to that far side. Hassan saying Newcastle defending deep and defending deep and well. Yep, absolutely well said, Hassan. Yep, they're doing what they need to do, aren't they? You've got to soak up the pressure whenever you play against City as an opposition team, you've got to soak up a lot of pressure, haven't you? City now knocking the ball out wide on this near side as the ball played forward. Newcastle come to challenge for it, but City still with the possession as Newcastle win it back. Now Newcastle trying to play out from the back as they forced to kick it out wide on this near side. Ball chipped up the field as both sets of players heading it about. Eventually it's City that win the possession though. And now City playing the ball back into the centre of the field. Pure Law saying, Coach, he definitely gives his all. Absolutely. Well said, mate. Well said. Well, Rodri with a shot. And the goalkeeper makes the save. As Rodri with a step over there and then getting the shot off. But another fantastic save there by the Newcastle goalkeeper. Corner on the far side for City. Corner comes in. It's knocked away by Newcastle. City picking up the pieces midway inside the Newcastle half. Now the ball played forward out wide to that far side. It's De Bruyne now with the possession. Ball crossed into the box, headed away by Newcastle. City pick up the possession on the edge of the box. Now trying to play through the press as it's knocked back out to De Bruyne. Bruyne cross it in. So eventually it's deflected away and goes out of play on that far side for another corner to City. City take it short. And it's now De Bruyne with a cross into the box. He's knocked towards goal. And again, the goalkeeper making the save as he knocks it over the bar. So another corner to City. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Now the corner comes in again as it's headed away by Newcastle. City managing to pick up the pieces though as they knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper who's come out of his area. Now he kicks it long out wide to that far side as Newcastle head it away and it bounces out for a throw-in on the far side of the field. Pure Lawless saying, Hassan, yes, they definitely are. So Newcastle with a substitution here. It's Anthony Gordon coming off. And it's Hall coming on for Newcastle. Pure Lawless saying, fair comment, Gaz. Thank you, Pure Lawless. I'm not sure which comment you're referring to there, mate, but thank you for your kind words. City now with the possession on the halfway line as they chip it out wide on this near side. Newcastle come to challenge for it and win it back with Trippier. Trippier now trying to get Newcastle on the attack as he cuts it back to Newcastle's defensive line, but now it's played back to Trippier as he chips it over the top, but Newcastle coming forward here. The flag late again. Late flag from the incompetent linesman. I knew it was going to be offside. As soon as that ball was played, you could see it was going to be offside. But yet again, we have the incompetent linesman with a late flag. Now the ball knocked away out to this near side as both sets of players challenge for it, and it goes out of play for throwing. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. It would be appreciated. And thank you very much if you have already. Please do consider subscribing if you're new to Fandom. We are not a club channel. We are very much a fan channel. We want you guys to feel part of what we're doing. As now City playing the ball out wide on that far side. Ball chipped forward as De Bruyne crosses it into the box and Newcastle managed to knock it away. As Newcastle now trying to relieve the pressure as they kick the ball long up the field, but it's intercepted by Newcastle, by City further up the field as they play it back to the halfway line. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Richard Stevens saying, Gaz, this league is up for grabs. Have Arsenal bottled it? Well, hopefully not, mate. Hopefully, I hope they haven't. I would rather see, see 3 or 4 teams in the mix for the title rather than just 1 or 2. So hopefully, Arsenal can get back on track. But obviously, we'll be needing City and Liverpool to be dropping some points for Arsenal to get back in the mix, really. But I suppose the main thing at the minute, mate, is staying with the pack. Staying with the pack. Well, Newcastle have just won a free kick on the edge of the box. But, yep, you're right. Well said, mate. All to play for yet, isn't it? But, no, I wouldn't say Arsenal are out of it just yet. But if they lose another game in the next couple of games, then that might be considered that they're out of the title race because we know what City are like. They don't stop, do they, mate? Hassan is saying, what a player. You have to admit the guy, KDB. Yeah, absolutely. Kevin De Bruyne. Absolutely. Well said, Hassan. Well said, mate. Totally agree with that, mate. Well said. Just like I say, just a shame he's wearing that blue shirt, isn't it? Joey saying, sorry, guys, still here. Just filling my face, laugh out loud. No worries, Joey. Thank you for that, Joey. No worries, mate. Enjoy your food, Joey. Thank you for that, mate. Ball played out wide on that far side as now Newcastle knock it back to the goalkeeper. Accidentally. Now City coming forward. City now racing down that far side as they come forward into the Newcastle half. Ball chipped into the centre as De Bruyne knocks it out wide to this near side. City coming into the box, but Newcastle quickly come and make the challenge as the ball deflects out to this near side and goes out for a throw-in. So no worries, Joey. Thank you, mate. And Pure Law is saying, Hassan, thumbs up. Thank you, Pure Law. It's top man. Richard is saying Kevin De Bruyne is simply world class. I have to agree. Yep, well said, Rich Pro Sports. Thank you for that, mate, Richard. Now, City with the possession as they play the ball back into the centre of the field. Now it's knocked out wide on this near side as City now playing the ball into the box as Newcastle have intercepted it. Now Newcastle knocking it away as the ball with City now midway inside the Newcastle half as they play it back out wide to De Bruyne on this near side as he plays it back to Rodri. Rodri now trying to find space as Newcastle pressing the ball really well again on this near side as City play it back into De Bruyne in the centre of the field. Now, 3 minutes to be added on time, guys. 3 minutes added on time. Pure Lol is saying, Richard, who said one man doesn't make a team? Oh, City now with a cross into the box as Bob has got onto it. Oh, City have found the winner. Well, they smashed it into the back of the net. Wow, it's a cruel game, guys. Bruyne again, the man that makes the difference. Ball over the top. Bob coming in on this near side as he was Trippier making the challenge, but he slipped under the trying to make the challenge, and Bob just able to coast past him, past the goalkeeper, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. I'm not sure if it was a Bob that scored it. Yeah, he was. As a Newcastle player came forward to make the challenge, but City found a winner. And in answer to your question, Rich Paul Sports, this is what you're up against, Richard. As you say, mate, with City just always seem to come good this time of year, don't they? Now throwing on the far side for Newcastle as the ball thrown into the box. Newcastle looking to try and create some spaces. Now they get the shot off and it's just intercepted there by the goalkeeper. As Newcastle claiming a handball, but you're wasting your time because we've got a referee that's not fit for purpose, as he's already shown that with some of the boneheaded decisions that he's made in this game. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side. Pure Lollis saying who's a woman. Nah, I don't believe he has. Just proved that, mate. I don't buy into that, mate. There's no I in team. No I in team. De Bruyne can't win games if the defence isn't solid. So it's a bit disrespectful to the defenders that are keeping the score to a minimum because Newcastle have had a number of chances. So could Man City win with just De Bruyne on the pitch? Could he defend as well? Could he be the right back? Could he be the left back? Could he be the winger? Could he be the striker? No, he can't. He can only be an important part of the team. No one player wins any games alone. And really, really gets on my nerves when fans say that. Really does, because it's a team sport, guys. There's no I in team. Read the word team. It's spelled Team. There's no I in it. There's no I in it. So, yeah, De Bruyne, no question, he is an awesome player, but without a good defence, how does he show the magic and qualities that he's got? So, yeah. Well, City have snatched it in the late moments. Newcastle 2, Manchester City 3. And there goes the final whistle. City get the win. So, guys, I'm going to have to try and rattle through some of these comments in a moment as I'm behind. But apologies, guys. Try to read as many as I can. But the more I read, the more I'm not talking about the game. But on Saturdays, it's always difficult, guys, because the game's just coming thick and fast. So let's have a look how that game has gone in numbers. Here we go. So this is how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Bear with me. Don't worry if you can't read it. I'll read it out to you. Total shots, 12 for Newcastle, 27 for Manchester City. Shots on target, 5 for Newcastle, 11 for Manchester City. Possession, 27% for Newcastle, 73% for Manchester City. Passes, 270 for Newcastle, 736 for Manchester City. Pass accuracy, 73% for Newcastle, 90% for Manchester City. Fouls, 7 apiece. So both teams getting 7 fouls each. Yellow cards, 1 for Newcastle, 2 for Manchester City. No red cards. Offsides, 8 for Newcastle, 1 for Manchester City. And corners, 3 for Newcastle, 13 for Manchester City. So there you go, guys. That's how it makes the table look. As Newcastle dropped to 10th in the league, and Manchester City are second, climbing above Aston Villa and Arsenal with that win. And now 2 points behind Liverpool, but on the same amount of games. So level on games, but Liverpool 2 points ahead of Manchester City. And Villa 1 point behind City. Arsenal 3 points behind City and 5 points behind Liverpool. Aston Villa 3 points behind Liverpool. So there you go, guys. Apologies, guys. I'm not going to be able to read all these comments because we've got another game coming in less than half an hour, and I need to jump off and get set up for that. Hassan is saying, I really want Newcastle to win. They need a victory to jumpstart their second half of their season. Yeah, it wasn't to be. It's a shame for Newcastle. They had a really good game, I thought. But that is the difference when you've got top talent like De Bruyne. You can come on and he can make a big difference in the game, and he did today. Although it is all 11 players that contribute, but De Bruyne definitely coming on and making a big difference for Manchester City, as he regularly does. So thank you for that, Hassan. Piolo saying, Richard, can't see Arsenal coming back. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for that, Rich Piolo. Fair point, mate. Piolo saying, well done, Beckett. Oh, well done, Becky. You've lost me there, mate. That's a bit random. Sorry, mate. I'm not following you there. Piolo saying, Joey, I'm the same, mate. Got to eat. Yeah. Yeah, you guys go off and eat if you need to. Don't appreciate the support, guys. But yeah, if you've got stuff to do, feel free to go and do it. And if you need to eat, thank you. No problem. Just please do hit the like button before you leave. Thank you for that, Piolo list. Richard saying, one man can help make a difference. Teams are a group effort. Teams are a group effort. Maradona, Romario, Zidane, Ronaldo, Haaland, Messi, all need their teammates. Great players can turn and win games with brilliance. Absolutely, yeah, that's a fair comment, Richard. Well said, mate. That's a very fair point. As Richard there, acknowledging that, yes, one man can make the difference in a team, and the difference in winning a game, but it's the entire 11 that get the team in the position to win it in the first place. So well said, Richard. Thank you for that, mate. Pure Lawless saying, Richard, 100%, mate. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless, top man. Thank you. Hassan saying, well said, Richard. Stevens, thank you, Hassan, top man. Thank you, mate. Guys, there is the link if you want to join us for the Africa Cup of Nations game. There is the link to Glasgow, our sister channel. So do go across to that, as it's a brand new channel, but we are going to be covering the Africa Cup of Nations on Glasgow and hopefully some of the Asia Cup as well. Thank you, Stevie. You are a gentleman. Pure Lawless saying, cheers, Stevie. Top man. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Hassan saying, yes, you said it correctly. Gaia Ni Biso. I'll write that down so I don't forget, because I will forget it later when it comes to it. So I'm just going to quickly write it down. So Hassan, you're a gentleman. Thank you for that, mate. Thank you. Very helpful. Hopefully, I'll get it right when we come to the game, mate. Thank you. Pure Lawless saying, Hassan, laughing faces. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Pure Lawless saying, Gaz, my boy and friend, have come in, catch up shortly. Have come in, catch up shortly. No worries, Pure Lawless. Thank you, mate. No worries. Enjoy your food if that's what you have to do. Go and have something to eat. Yep, no worries. Thank you, Pure Lawless, top man. And thank you to you and your lovely lady and your daughter for the support. Really appreciated, mate. And enjoy your food, mate. Stevie's saying, thanks, Loyalist. Catch up soon. Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. And thumbs up there from Pure Loyalist. Top man. Richard saying, the ref is really getting a mouthful from Gaz. Great comments coming from the football fan then community. Healthy debate. What a win by City. Hoping Arsenal are inspired by the fight shown by City. Absolutely. That's a good point. Thank you for that, Richard. Yeah, thank you for that, mate. That's a great point. Jordy, not happy. Understandable, mate. Keep your chin up, Jordy. Keep your chin up, mate. Hopefully the results will improve for you guys too soon. But I thought you guys put up a real fight today and unlucky to come away with empty-handed. But stay positive, Jordy. Your team did you proud today. They fought hard, but unfortunately just unlucky to come away with nothing from the game. Hassan is saying, well done. Another wonderful watch along, guys, and the team. Thank you, Hassan. You are a gentleman. Very kind of you to say, mate. Thank you, Hassan. Pure Law is saying, Gaz, Becky told you about the second keeper. Right. My bad. I wondered what you were meaning. Thank you, Pure Law. It's my bad. So much going on sometimes, guys. I just lose track of the conversation. Obviously, I nearly missed 2 goals in this game, guys, through being focused on the chat. So it's a really difficult balance I'm trying to learn here, to keep a focus on the game so I don't miss the goals as they go in, but also trying to involve you guys in the chat. So it's unless you try it, guys, you wouldn't understand just how difficult it is. But it is extremely difficult to try and get that balance and not miss key moments of the game. But thank you, Pure Lol. It's very kind of you to point that out to me. I just, like I say, my mind had switched off from that and moved on. So apologies there, mate. And thank you for setting me straight. Thank you, mate. Stevie's saying, thanks, everyone, for joining. Hope to see you on future streams. Absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. And Stevie also saying, please hit the like button before leaving and subscribe if you're new to Fandom. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. Richard saying, cheers, Stevie. Gaz, one and all. What a game today. Rich Ball Sports has enjoyed the coverage. What a separates what separates Pep and Manchester City from other managers and teams like Arsenal. Um, I think a couple of things, mate. A couple of things, possibly. Uh, Probably too much to talk about, mate, but I've really got to jump off. Sorry, Richard, I can't answer that question properly right now because I need to jump off. I've got literally 20 minutes to get ready for the next stream. So yeah, but an interesting question: what makes City different from other managers and teams? I think it's just the unity in it. If you get the right coaching and he creates a togetherness, then kind of helps, doesn't it? Look, you look at Liverpool, you look at Manchester City. They're united. They're all together. All the fans are behind the manager. All the players are behind the manager. Same at Liverpool. All the fans are behind the manager. All the players are behind the manager. Maybe that's what could be missing from Arsenal. That could be because let's be honest, you guys have got top talent. You've got good players. And you've got passionate fans, but not everybody's behind the manager. Is that maybe that's an answer to your own question there, mate? Is that what's holding Arsenal back? The fact that they're not that togetherness with fans getting behind the manager. Interesting one, but thank you for that, Rich Ball Sport, top man. So sorry, I have to wrap it up, guys, as we are going to jump across to our sister channel, Glasgow, for the Africa Cup of Nations opening game. And hopefully you guys can join me over there, as the link is in the description for you guys right there if you want to join us on Glasgow for the opening game of the Africa Cup of Nations. Rich Ball Sports saying all the best, Glasgow. Keep all the best, Gaz. Keep growing and loving the games. Top stuff. Thank you, Rich Ball Sports. Richard, very kind of you to say, mate. Thank you. Top man. Very kind of you to say. Right, guys. Thank you very much for your awesome support as always. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you can, come and join us on Glasgow. But if not, stay safe and well. Best wishes to all you guys out there. And hopefully I'll see you guys on future streams. Bye for now.